Vegetarian. People whose diets exclude animal products generally are increasing in recent decades, but it's still a controversial topic and individuals have their own perspectives. Today, with the journey for visiting vegan food restaurants and knowing views from different people, we'll learn more about this type of eating habit.
从18年开始到现在的话，18年到现在23年，最大的一个原因是，第一是环保，第二是健康。为什么开这个素食餐厅？也希望更多的人能够关注自己的健康，关注环保，关注蔬食。比如说畜牧业产生的这个温室气体，其实是远超工业气体的排放的。使身体变得轻盈了，然后心理上面的那个负担也没有了。
吃肉食多一点，但素食也会吃。不健康，因为很多蛋白质是只有肉类能提供的，素食不能提供所有蛋白质，所以我不太喜欢，我不太赞成那些素食主义者的观点。有2-3顿不想吃肉了就吃点素的，很正常。而且很多素食也做的蛮好吃的，比如宁波的烤菜，我很喜欢的一种素食，还有玉米，也是我比较喜欢的。所以你不看吃肉多少就谈对身体不健康，是一件很武断的事情，很片面。为什么养殖的肉类会对环境产生影响呢？
最近1个月1天只吃1顿饭。对啊，那减肥就是这样啊，他们是为了减肥，或者是比如说像外国，他们可能是买不起蔬菜，因为肉比菜便宜啊。对啊，就像汉堡不就比蔬菜便宜吗？我不觉得吃肉对环境有危害。
这个嘛，蔬菜嘛，要吃，但是荤的呢，也稍微可以吃一点点，对吧？但是你全部吃蔬菜的，如果当然我不能否定他们的选择，肉呢是要少吃一点，对吧？这个肉呢对环境啊，就是也有一点影响。什么影响呢？吃肉的话，可能好像也没啥影响。我支持他们吃素，但是对我来说，我个人还是要适当的吃一点点荤的。他们习惯了吃素，他们已经习惯了，可能确实从他们自身角度来说是有帮助的，对吧？但是呢，当然有时候我有机会我也可以去尝试一下，可能吃素呢对身体啊各方面啊，可能也是非常有帮助的。有些人可能不适合吃就是荤的之类的，对吧？可能自身原因。
I've been pretty conscious about what I eat on a daily basis. I don't personally have a very strict diet, but I do pay attention to the portions I consume most of the time. I think it's a great initiative, but I also believe a balanced meal is beneficial as well. I have several friends who are vegetarian or pescatarian. I personally don't have a strong opinion on which diet is better. I think that really depends on the person. I watched several documentaries about this, and yes, I am aware of negative impact for both human bodies and the environment. For example, meat production significantly contributes to the release of greenhouse gases, including carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide. Some meats are high in fat, especially saturated fat. Eating a lot of saturated fat can raise cholesterol levels in the blood, and having high cholesterol raises your risk of coronary heart diseases.
that's the group that is actually creating the biggest change in this world, because that's the largest group. Main target focus of my restaurant, because people who are vegan or vegetarian, they're already vegetarian. For my restaurant, it was for me the most important that we could get people who eat normally meat to actually like that they realize that plant-based food can actually be very tasty. And I have been in China for quite long, more than 12 years. Before opening Duli, I have been active in a different industry, but I have been my whole life I have been a vegetarian, and I have always cared about reducing animal suffering. I think that has always been my main concern, and I never felt comfortable or good about myself to eat animals that have never liked the feeling of eating something that used to be alive. Is that the dairy industry is also not good, for animals and the environment. And I think if you look at the future of the world, it's not about vegetarian. That's an old concept. It's about vegan, or I like to say 100% plant-based. I think that vegetarian and vegan can be more healthy, but it's not necessarily the case. Meat has a lot of nutrition, it's a very efficient way of getting a lot of protein, B12, iron, magnesium. But I do think if you are plant-based, you need to be more mindful how you eat it, because if you just eat plant-based without thinking about it, you would have a risk of having a nutrition deficiency. So we make sure that people that eat Duli, they get a variety of nutrition. Yeah, that is it. There is a lot of bias. In the end, a lot of it is not true. Indeed, it requires more effort. It's not easy. You have social bias, right? So you need to be quite willing, to do that. And some places in the world are easier to do that than others. There will be more demand, and supply will, gravitate more towards making it easier for people to live that kind of balanced plant-based diet.
我是 Lucy， 然后我是这边的副经理。我在这边工作应该是2年多，快3年了。因为在我还没有来都立之前，我对于素食这一块的概念是很模糊的。那我进来之后，我发现吃素的人有很多，就是比如说欧美啊，就是或是其他的中国人，就各个地方的人都有，然后不同的语言，然后跟不同的人这样子。那我觉得很有趣，就是感觉是吃素，然后让大家就是聚集在了一起这样子。现在对我来说，吃素是一个环保，就是你不但是不杀生，然后也不用动物制品，然后也是对于地球的环境是一个更好的保护这样子。